Hello everyone, Percy Cheese 11 is back, and apparently we got some crazy leaks. Literally 20 minutes ago, Thomas Merch News posted some really crispy stuff. We got Duck Diecast, Bill Diecast, and a troublesome tanker, even Bruno. So much to talk about. Let's get into it. This is genuinely crazy. Yeah, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. We're actually getting Duck in the series. I mean, like, Oliver is more surprising by far, but the fact we're getting Duck anyway is just actually crazy. And, wait, I noticed something on the top right of the packaging. It says metal metal. I'm guessing the bottom metal is in French, but so I don't know if like all the toys are made of metal, obviously, because I don't own them, unfortunately, in my state. There's like hardly any stock. But yeah, this one says metal on the top, which is interesting. I guess he's made out of metal. That's a win. Okay, let's look at his promo first. Yeah, let's just be grateful he's in the series. So his face, the most noticeable thing off the bat is his nose. His nose is like really, I guess, odd looking. Like I feel like compositionally speaking, the nose like is weird looking. I guess because like it goes down, like it's going downwards a little. It's like curving. But other than that, it's fine. And we need to keep in mind that these faces are 100% not the final version of these engines' faces. So it definitely makes me like a little bit more like relieved. But to move on to his actual diecast, he looks fantastic. Obviously has the big number 8 on him, the Great Western Railway, of course, which is a win. Gray wheels, which is interesting. I love the size of his funnel, or the height, I should say. Yeah, he actually looks fantastic. I'm just awed the fact he's in the series. I'm so glad. Looks like we're getting his headlamp too, but on the diecast it's not painted white, which is obviously surprising. I mean, not surprising. I mean to say surprising, not surprising. His running board, I hope the buffers are painted. I hope the front I just hope the buffer board is actually painted red, because it's hard to tell if it is because it's obviously sideways, but other than the face, this is a very solid duck in my opinion. I'm relieved because this is not the final face, of course. This is obviously like potentially an AI generated promotional image. And yeah, we're yet to see his final animation in the series. And oh my god, guys, we got Bill! No, because this series just might be peak. Because what do you mean we have Oliver, Duck, and now Bill? Nah, Mattel has to be cooking up something, right? Okay. Let's get on to Bill. Like, hello? Okay, right off the get-go, he has green eyes, which I think honestly like really fits him. If he had yellow eyes, that would be really ugly. I'm happy they don't like match all their liveries with their eyes. He has a red headlamp, which is like, what the heck? Yeah, it's really interesting. Um, okay. Hmm. Why is his cab as tall as his boiler? That's like the only like okay thing. Um, yeah, cause like what the it looks a little weird. I think proportionally speaking, this is like one of the worst diecasts, but he still looks decent. Like he does what he needs to, which is fine. Has the wheels are itty bitty too, which is interesting. I really like his face though. I feel like there's really not much wrong with his face necessarily. His nameplate is gone, which doesn't bother me personally, but it obviously isn't accurate completely. What was I about to get into? Yeah, other than that, like he looks fine. Let's just be grateful he's in the series because like I'm genuinely so excited because Bill and Ben make for some of the most interesting premises in the episodes. So seeing him in the series, it's like just a dream come true. And obviously Ben is gonna come like 99.9999%. So, he looks fabulous and I'm very happy. And now we move on to Bruno. Okay, this is interesting because, this is like, if not one of the only characters that were ported from All Engines Go to the new series. Like, obviously, there's no, like, Kana, Carly, or Sandy coming to the series, I don't think, or maybe, like, in Series 2 or whatever. But in series 1 we have Bruno, and Bruno has some noticeable changes. He has blue eyes, which is I don't remember what eye color he had in Origins Go. I think it was brown. So them changing that is weird, but please fact check me on that if he actually had blue eyes in Origins Go. He actually looks really good. Like the diecast itself, he has 8 axles, which is so cool. He has a very interesting looking buffers, like, or even like buffer plates even. He has like a little gateway thing, or just gate on his running board, so that's really cool. He has a big round 43. I don't think it was like that. Also, Sodor Railways, which was an interesting change, I think. He also has a little lamp. I hope that's on the diecast, because it looks like it isn't, but I hope it is. And I'm trying to get a good look at his face. It's really hard to see. And yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with him for the series. My guess, if he makes it into an episode, I'm going to guess, Oliver's pulling up in the yard, all moany and groany, and he mistakes Toad for Bruno. He is going to mistake Toad for Bruno, and then he's going to take Bruno with him. He's going to be too loud, and Oliver might be too loud for Bruno. Let's see how they, execute that in the series, or if they even do that. Okay, that's all I have for Bruno, but here we have, the Troublesome Tanker. It's so cool that we're actually getting a Troublesome Tanker. Am I a fan of the color that's being purple? Absolutely not. I don't really like the purple. Why can't it be gray or black? The standard railway realism colors. They said they were going to delight fans old and new. We're not gonna really be a fan of the purple one. But yeah, I hope this is just like, just exclusively for a toy, and I hope they're actually like black and gray in the, actual series. That would be a half win. But yeah, the color I'm not a fan of. Other than that, he looks pretty much fine. Like, the only issue I have is the purple. It's the purple. Like, Mattel, why? I know you're trying to make it like eye candy for the children and stuff, for the youngsters, but like, come on now. Like, it would definitely be more realistic if it was just gray or black. Come on. Like, he doesn't need to be purple. I'll try to get it to grow on me. I feel like if I look at it enough, it'll be fine. But, wow, man. Wow. But, yeah, other than that, his face is like, looks mischievous, how it should be. It's grinning at us. Definitely scared. Yeah, but all they have to do is now make box cars, and then we're fine with the Troublesome trucks. But yeah, let's move on from the tanker to the honorable mentions. Alrighty, not only do we have all those characters, we also have some new Thomas and Percy variations. It looks like for these, they have like a little like whooshy, maybe streamline effect, which is, it looks fine, it's just the standard variation for, the main characters, but it looks pretty cool. It's like a wishy type Thomas. I hope this attracts like, fans, because there's nothing really wrong with it. Like, it exists for sure. it definitely exists. So yeah, they look fine, and I hope we get more variations like this, because we have the Royal Thomas or whatever it's called. So seeing more variations come in, I mean, I'm all here for it. They don't hurt. And they're overall solid variations. But yeah, that's all we have it for today. And this review was really fun. I'm really happy we're getting all these characters. What do y'all think about these new redesigns of these characters? And how do you feel that they're coming back? I'm personally so happy, and I bet you all are too. Tell me what I missed, in these reviews. What minor details did Mattel change? Let me know, because y'all are definitely more observant than me. But I will be heading out. Love you all. And I will be making more of these reviews. It's so fun that they're still, coming in. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Much love.